Hello, I'm Dolly with Tea Time with Dolly and Thrifty Living. I'm so glad that you joined me for a visit today. The last video I made was in December. I know that's been a long time ago, and some of you probably have wondered what happened to me. Well, something good and something bad. For Christmas, my daughter and her husband gave me a wonderful Christmas gift of a remodel of my bathroom. A whole, well, 2/3 of the room got a whole new floor. I mean, the whole floor tore out and replaced because some of the wood was rotten. My house is old, and evidently there's been some leaks and things throughout the years. So that was nice. So the workman was here for like a couple of weeks. So I didn't make any videos then because it was noisy and dusty. And so, okay, they got that done. Then it wasn't too much longer till my husband got ill. So that's the bad thing. He got very ill. He was in the hospital for quite a little while, then in rehab. But fortunately, he's home now, and he's doing a lot better. So I'm back to start on my videos. I'm got some notes here with me because I can't remember all this stuff. Things I'm afraid I'll forget that I want to tell you. So before I go any farther, if you like this video, please subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything, but it does help me because I have to have so many subscribers before I can get advertisements on, which then I can get paid a little bit. Probably won't get rich by any means, but get something. So somebody had asked me to make a video about tea, since I'm always drinking tea on my videos, and the title of my channel is Tea Time with Dolly and Thrifty Living. So I thought, okay, when the weather gets a little colder, I'll make some videos, or a video of it. Well, that didn't happen. So I'm going to make it today. It's still pretty chilly out there, and today would be, I think, a good time to try to make the video. So most of the time, she asked, what kind of tea do I drink? I'll be honest, most of the time, I just drink regular black tea, but I do drink the decaffeinated with a little lemon juice. But I also do like some of the herbal teas, and I do drink them some, especially on a cold day. They're kind of cozy with a cup of warm tea and a book to read and a cookie to eat. So today I'm going to talk about teas. So I made some notes here so I wouldn't forget some of this stuff. Okay, have you ever looked on the tea box and on the ingredients? It says, now mine says decaffeinated because it's decaf, but it's the same on a regular one too, except the decaffeinated. Orange Pekoe and Pekoe cut black tea. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. It's Pekoe. If I'm not, I'm sorry. Anyway, that makes it sound like it's got an orange flavor, but it does not. That is just, let's see, it refers to the grade of black tea based on the size of the leaf and its location on the plant. So if you see that on the ingredients, it's not an orange flavored tea. Okay, and I've made a note, green and black tea also comes from the very same plant. It's just processed differently. The green tea has 28 milligrams of caffeine, and the black tea has 47 milligrams of caffeine. So the black tea actually has more caffeine than the green tea. But both of them have antioxidants in there, antioxidants. Sometimes I don't say that quite right. Okay, so that is my talk about that kind of tea, just the plain black tea. Okay, so now I want to talk about herbal tea. They are made from leaves, stems, flowers, seeds, roots, and fruits of different plants. They don't contain any leaves of regular tea plants, so technically they are considered herbal infusions rather than a type of tea. However, since most people call them tea, I will do that in this video. I will show you how I make iced tea of the regular decaf black tea, and I'll tell you some of the benefits of the herbal tea. So I'll start with chamomile tea, because that's a very common tea that a lot of people use. It's good for sleep, anxiety, it lowers blood pressure, reduces inflammation, and it's good for colds. Okay, and the next one is blueberry tea. It's rich in vitamin C, which has been shown to help make your immune system work better, and it can help your brain work better. So I need that. I need my brain to start working better. Okay, number 3 is black cherry berry. It's rich in antioxidants, which lowers the risk of cancer. And number 4, peach tea is rich in antioxidants that can fight the signs of aging skin. The vitamins and minerals in the tea can also be linked to supporting good cardiac health. It is also good for dental and bone health. Okay, number 5 is berry tea. It can help your metabolism work well. It has antioxidants, and it is it's good for anti-inflammation. And mixed berry tea regulates blood levels and immune functions. Now, peppermint tea. It's got 9 things here. Enhances memory and cognitive function, increases alertness and boosts energy. It calms upset stomach. It's high in antioxidants, reduces stress, soothes cramps at that time of month for ladies. And 7, eases headache pain. 8, boosts energy. And 9, it's good for cold symptoms. However, do not use any of these teas or herbal teas in place of a prescription from a doctor, because they're very weak when they're watered down with water, and they're just not a good replacement. You would need to talk to your health care provider. If you've just got a mild upset tummy or a little headache or something that's minor, they may help, but don't use them in place of a prescription. Or if something's seriously wrong with you, you would need to talk to your healthcare provider. Okay, there are so many different kinds of herb teas. There's many different kinds of herbs, and some of them are good. Probably most all of them are good for something. You just need to Google it. That's where I got my info, is from the Google. And if you taste some, they taste terrible. Some of them do. But some of them taste very good. So, it just depends upon what you like, but don't judge them by, I tried herb tea once and it was awful. Because they're made from so many different kinds of herbs. Some don't taste as good as others. It just depends what you like too. And of course you can always add a little sweetener of your choice, honey, sugar, or whatever kind of sweetener you use. And also you can mix different kinds of herb teas. If you like peppermint with, I don't know, one of the fruity kinds, you can put 2 different tea bags in your cup. Probably just won't need to leave it maybe quite as long. Or if you have the loose leaf tea, you can mix different kinds together to get, different flavors. So today I will show you how I make iced tea. I think probably most of you know how, but I will show you how I do it. Okay. Now I usually use, for a pitcher, one of the large family size tea bags, and then one of the small, like for a cup. This one isn't decaffeinated. This one is, because I ran out of the small one. I looked at the store, and it's hard to find them now that's decaf, so I'm just using what I have. So I will get some water over here. Right back. About halfway. And then I set my timer on the stove for 4 minutes. Okay, while that is working, I will take my cup and I'll show you how I make. Now I have tea bags for a lot of the herbal teas, but this I grew in my garden. It's mint tea. Super easy to grow. You just grow it and it comes back every year. It also spreads, so be careful to not plant it where you don't want it. I just cut the leaves off when they're fresh. You don't want to leave them in the garden too long for them to start turning brown. You want them just nice and green. Then I bring them in the house, I rinse them off, and then I let them dry. See, these are just dried leaves. I have my little thing, I got them in. And I'll pour in. Now this water is very hot. It was boiling just right before I started the video. So this needs to sit here too for a few minutes. And then you can add lemon, milk, sugar, sweetener, whatever you want to add to it. Most of the time herbal teas, I just drink like they are. I don't add anything. My husband likes a little sugar or honey in his, but I just drink them plain. See how my iced tea is coming along. It's turning brown. Now the herbal tea, it's not going to turn as dark because it's mint. I'm not sure if this is peppermint or spearmint because I grew both of them and I'm not sure which it was. I labeled them, but I've got little leaf. I forgot if the little leaf is peppermint or spearmint, but I like them both, so I guess I should have labeled it better. Okay, I have 1 minute left on this. And I like lemon in mine. I wanted to get real lemons rather than this, because this has, it has some preservatives in there. I do use it. I prefer real lemon. But when I went to the grocery store, the sale was over on lemons. And I've got to be thrifty. I couldn't afford the other right now. So I was hoping to get them on sale, but the sale went off the day before I went to the store. And the stores are too far away for me to run back. I'm not going to spend the gas money because I live too far from the store. In the bigger town where the shopping area are. So I just go when I'm in town anyway. I have a cleaning job that I do on Tuesdays that my daughter-in-law helps me with. Usually after that, then we go grocery shopping. That way it's on our way home and we're not out extra gas. these are almost done. Stir this a little bit. Okay, the timer went off, so excuse me, I will get my spoon here. Pull these eggs out. And I'll use this to stir with. And I'm going to add a tablespoon of lemon juice. Now this is definitely optional. Not everybody likes lemon in their tea, but I do, and my husband does, so I just put it in the whole pitcher. And then I will add some ice to this. And there we have it, a pitcher of iced tea. Now, as this ice, of course, will melt, it's already melting and getting smaller and smaller. So there's my pitcher of iced tea. And here is my hot tea. And what goes good with tea? Cookies. So, this is a very frugal way of enjoying yourself. Just invite a friend over. If you don't have a friend to invite over, get you a book, which is what I do a lot. I prop my book up with something. Actually, quite often I use my little pill tray. It's about the right height to prop it up just right. And I read, and I drink my tea, and eat my snack, or sometimes I eat my whole meal while I'm reading, because I love to read. So it's a very frugal way if you want to just enjoy some friendship with one of your friends. Invite them over, have homemade cookies, and tea. So I hope you have a good week this week. May God bless you. Bye-bye.